Gonna be a party, y'all.
How I feel, and I will build my world around you, 'cause I can't.
Hey, welcome back. Look at you two, look at how you looking.
Like I just got off work.
Me too, yeah, me too.
I promise you, there's like a book on my pants.
One of
I
them kids
I ain't got that.
Yeah.
One of them kids done got her now.
I ain't got that, but I got a cup of coffee, so I'm here.
I
You
got a good
here with
drink,
your
so
cup of
we're
coffee?
good.
She's here.
Okay, my water's on the table. I'll get it when we get through these topics right here.
I have this wonderful pre-made whiskey and honey lemonade. Jack Daniels in a case.
You know,
Not sponsored, but
not
we
sponsored,
wish.
but we
Not
like it,
sponsored,
and
but
we
we
drink
wish.
it,
But we like it.
and
so
we drink it.
Yeah. It is pretty tasty though, on a serious note.
Get your Petey Pablo on.
I sure
Because I drink
will.
it.
And they paying me.
They not paying us.
They ain't paying for us.
Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is Tracy,
I'm Tasha.
I'm Brittany.
and this is Kush Curves and Conversation. So, you wonderful women, ladies, let's check in. What you guys
Oh,
been
Lord.
up
I don't
to?
know. We've been, living life. I don't know.
Yep, like it's golden. Jill
Yeah,
Scott
yeah.
said it best.
Yeah.
Like it's golden.
Like
that's
it's
it?
golden. I just
Nothing
gotta like,
new.
no, not really. Just
I don't know. I will say, I guess once I found out the topic, I was like, it matches my life a whole lot right now because nothing back on the sidewalk.
She back on the
Sidewalk Sally.
I guess we did guys leave off on cuffing season. So
We did.
how is that going, you guys? Are we
Let me
still
tell
on
you
on the
something.
sidewalk? What you doing?
Chilling.
Are you entering? We not doing it.
She had the bus stop.
She waiting for her Uber.
Listen.
At the bus stop waiting on her Uber. Yes.
Meet me at the bus stop.
Sis is in the lab
As
making
only-
skincare. She ain't
As
even out
only,
here.
as only Tracy could be. No, it's weird out here on the sidewalk. Like, I feel like men think that you are not supposed to enjoy sex. First of all, let's start
Ooh.
with this. I've been getting approached, yes, but I've been getting approached for not even the friends with benefits. What it's just the fuck buddy, and really not even that. Okay, 'Cause
Wait.
I
Start
feel like
over.
it should be
Not
What
even
even that? Okay, so you've been degrading it. We went from wholesome with me, you and I, to me by myself on the sidewalk, to
Fuck buddies.
fuck buddy. To
But then what's after? What's below a fuck buddy? We're just oral
so
sex in it.
here's the thing. I feel like the people that have approached me, yes, while they are nice people, I guess, to somebody.
to somebody?
Right. Even they like, play your cards, have fun. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'll play my cards, have fun, whatever. But you know me, I ain't no hoe, and I ain't trying to be out here in these there streets. So when guys, not people, but when they approach me for some odd reason, they like, I just want to be friends with benefits. I'm like, all right, not friends with benefits. We got fuck buddies.
So that's lower.
Sneaky links.
Oh, well, that's lower.
Well,
But
no,
is
because
that
when you
not
a
the
friend,
same
no,
thing?
because when you a friend with benefit, that implies that we actually knew each other previous to our arrangement.
Oh.
When you just a fuck buddy,
We
I
can't
met
just
you.
form a friendship.
I met you all Tinder.
I think that's
I
upper.
met you in the grocery
Oh.
store. I met you somewhere else, and we just fucking, and that's
Oh, okay.
Okay.
it. Like I left my feelings in my backpack in my car.
So, I just want to make sure I'm straight when you said this. So you are on the sidewalk with a bunch of fuck buddies.
Not a bunch of fuck buddies, because that would imply that I'm a hoe on the sidewalk. Bitch is not a hoe.
No,
Bitch
it just
is not.
seemed multi-purpose at that
No,
end of the day.
I'm just saying people have approached me, yes, but they have approached me for their purpose. But I also feel like they don't think that I am supposed to enjoy the situation.
Oh, like you can't have
Like
your
you
nut
can't
and walk
enjoy
away
the
too?
sex?
Right. Like, matter
So
of
it's
fact,
all about them?
I really think that they just want a hoe.
That's
At
what
this
pocket
point.
pussies are for.
I have said that to several of these
And the little
people.
egg thing.
I have said that to several of these people because I am like, really, you just want pocket pussy. But at the end
Tell
of
him,
and
get him a
then
6 count of eggs and some lube and work it out.
but then when I turn you down because the situation does not work in both of our favors, then it's like you should just be grateful to be with me.
That sounds like it's
Excuse
wait a
you?
minute, start over. Wait a minute, because that sounds like I'm supposed to settle, like
Yes, I'm supposed to settle
Take what you give
of
me?
because of the curvaceousness that I am supposed to settle because you approached me. And I'm like thinking to myself, I think you got it backwards as hell. Cause
I'm gonna let you wrap that and close that because you don't want my response. You don't want.
No, I'm just saying that's backwards as hell. First of all, I feel like men don't think. I feel like men that approach me now, especially, I'm like, how is it that in 2021, 30-something-year-old men think that women are not supposed to enjoy sex? That is ass backwards.
That's like
all
telling
the way.
me at 50 I was supposed to stop. When
Right.
where
When
was that?
when did I lose
Right.
that? Then it's also like, because I am the stature I am, I should just be grateful to even be in your presence, or be grateful that you would even approach me in said nature to even offer me your PP. No, because then my thing is this: who are you offering your PP to?
Outside of you offering your PP, first of all, fuck you. I don't have nothing else to say.
That's
after
all
that.
I got after that. After
So-
you should just be grateful, bitch.
So
Listen,
then I'm
listen.
just like being turned to paid, and now I'm just back on.
You know the
phone, 'cause-
depreciation on dick these days, nigga. Get the fuck like the
First, no.
depreciation.
My thing is this: there are several stores full of sex toys that could do a way, way, way better job than they could ever do.
Girl, they want that pulse.
The what?
They want a pulse.
Go pay for it. There are
you
several
go.
hoes
y'all better
in
go
the
roll
street.
down Church Street.
Don't be going down. Don't be coming up on the sidewalk trying to approach me. Go get the hoes that's in the street. They will do it for $5.
Nah, but you're safer because you're
That's
not out
right.
there.
You're not out there in the streets.
They
We
need
gotta
a
worry about
pulse and they
COVID,
need a
STDs,
safe
nothing.
pulse. They know you can get a negative COVID test and a negative STD test. They don't know that out there.
Bitch, please. They lie.
They don't know that out there.
So yeah, ever since I've been back on the side, I got approached by that like maybe 3 times, and 3 times I have
Oh, not on Satan.
greatly declined. I've been like, no,
Not-
this ain't it.
not
Nope, this
us,
ain't
Satan.
it.
So
Nope,
do you
this ain't
think
it.
these people are one night stand-ish? Or are they, you settle for what I give you because you
Honestly,
don't
I
get it?
feel like
First
at
of
that
all,
point,
I
you
wouldn't
are not
even
worth
one
my
night.
time.
That's a waste of time. What the, matter of fact, that's why I
First
posted
of
that.
all,
I posted
you
that
just
question.
disrespected the hell out of my ass, and you think I'm gonna
You
give
think
you some pussy?
I'm a one night stand?
You can't even get close enough to smell it. I'm so sorry.
I'm not
You
even
can't
gonna-
even feel its warmth. Okay, do you hear me?
Ain't nobody stuck
from
in
the
no pee for
outside?
that. Ain't nobody stuck in no pee for that time. Okay. No, because all that leads to is frustration, and no, because at that rate, I'm gonna bite your pee. Like,
I ain't gonna do that, but
no, you deserve to feel as much pain as you put me through.
Lorena Bobbitt Detasha.
No, she chopped his off. Biting and chopping is 2 separate things.
Oh.
Okay, and really, some people might like that shit. Not even gonna phase you.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for that wonderful check-in, and I really hope your sidewalk days get a little bit better.
Girl, I'm gonna sit
know.
on the bus stop with Tracy in a minute.
Oh,
and wait
okay.
for her Uber.
You know, shit, because I mean, truth be told, yes, I've been approached. Yes, there's like a little bit of consistencies here and there, but I mean, at the end of the day,
Ain't no cuffing happening.
at the end of the day, they don't feel like they can cuff me as long as I'm doing my business because they're like, where is my time?
Well, that's the thing.
That
You
is
do-
a thing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You do have to compromise in relationships. You do have to give time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If somebody walk up to me and be like, "I work 3 jobs, I don't have time," then I'm like, "What the? Why are you
dating?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Why are you talking to me?" Or if you walk up to me and you say, "I only need a woman, but for so many things because I'm this and I'm that," and I'm like, "Well, why are we here? Because me, I need quality time." So if somebody
I
gonna say
can carve
today,
time, but don't ask me if I'm gonna sacrifice the things that I need to get done for the things that you may want done. There's a difference between wants and needs. And I can meet you in the middle in regards to those,
the compromise. We can do
needs.
stuff.
But as far as those wants, if my stuff isn't taken care of at the end of the day, it's just like when we was in school. If my stuff wasn't taken care of at the end of the day, I
We
won't
cannot
do
go
the other
outside
stuff.
and play if your homework is not
It's
done.
not
homework
done.
is not done.
Right. So, they might be mad. They might wait. They might be like, well, you know what? I enjoy the communication, the consistency. And how about we just let things naturally happen? Sure. That's all good and great too. But if
always
you
think
give
that's
me any
bullshit
type
when
of
people say that.
ultimatums,
Did
I always think that's bullshit when people say that.
what?
Let's just see what happens. I'm like, this is bullshit.
No,
this
it's
is,
not. Because
to
I
me-
do that.
To me, this is code for we just go fuck.
No, it's
Nah,
not. Because I do that.
That's not even a. I'm not even.
I
at
guess
the point
I
of
ain't
having
on the
sex with that
sidewalk
person
and I ain't
then.
in the street neither, but like I'm in my lane.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the track. You know, we just.
All I'm saying is, if he doing 110 on 64 with me, then we on the
But
same
you know what?
page.
That's just how I feel like everybody ain't gotta have it figured out or whatever all the time. But I feel like if
You're
you just
supposed
walking through like just, we'll just see what happens kind of thing. I'm like, how are you doing? Like,
I mean,
I
at
don't know.
some point,
'Cause
you have to
sometimes
come
you
to
find
the
things
road
when
and be
you're not
like,
looking for them.
this is true.
Oh,
this is very true. You
Jesus.
do. You do.
you
So
do.
like
I'm not gonna lie.
Like I've been approached. There are some consistent things, and then there are some flirtation ships, but they've been consistent flirtation ships. So and they just kind of happen. I wasn't looking for a jack. They just
so it kind of happened.
right, just sliding
Filling
them
your
DMs and hey,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing?
Like seeing where things
We'll
go,
go out, we'll
doesn't
hang out, we'll
necessarily
see
mean
what happens. It's just like-
pick me up when you're ready to pick me up type
yeah.
deal.
'Cause
No,
I'ma
that's
still
not
do
what I
I'ma
mean
do
by that.
while we're still seeing what's happening.
I mean, if we're gonna see where things go, then let's consistently put the foot forward that we believe is gonna lead to ultimately what we want, not just sporadic. Well, it's been 9 days. Let me shoot her a "what are you doing" text
Yeah.
type.
I guess.
No, like I feel like you can be consistently trying to figure out exactly what everything is without putting pressure on it. Mm-hmm. There's a middle. I feel like there's a middle
There
for
is
that.
a middle ground.
There's a middle for everything.
But, you know, upon this here good topic of our us being on this sidewalk. So I don't know if you all know about it, but you know, during cuffing season, there is a lot of sneaky linking and one night standing and holiday hoeing, you know. So we're just gonna bring these two people up, bless their hearts.
Did
And
we
they
even
parts.
did we even do a chronicle? We're not doing a chronicle there.
We can skip it. Come on.
We're gonna bring
Bet.
these two people up here.
I was ready, but I ain't ready all at the same time. So
We're
go ahead.
gonna bring them before the altar, and we are referring to the baby and Dani Leigh. Okay, so
Ooh,
Because
Jesus.
because if you got a phone, you can't help but watch that.
Girl,
so
you
you
cannot
know,
help
picture
see
it.
all of
It's
that.
like the world is on fire and you can't help but stand
You
there
can't help
and
but
watch
stand
it
there
burn.
and watch it burn. Like all
like-
you needed was a phone in 5 minutes. That's it. A phone in 5 minutes.
Picture it,
Girl,
Sicily,
I found
2021.
Their whole relationship in the span of 30 minutes.
Yeah, and it's there are a lot of women who and men, because it does happen on both sides.
It does happen on both sides of the fence now.
Who don't know exactly what their role is, and they assume they have a different role just because there's more affection versus what the face
What it
value
really
really is. So in her case, she saw him with another woman, determined that she was going to take that woman's man, right? That man therefore decided, well, you know what, you want to fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know, we go down the line a little bit. We have a baby as a, you know, being on the side, and we're public in places, and we're just like, oh, this is me, this is him, you know, we're out here. Meanwhile, you know, there's the other woman who was the first woman who, oh, she took your man and y'all was never nothing to begin
Girl,
with.
she was
and-
laughing at that girl on all over social media, bringing her up, saying, yeah, that's not your baby, that's my baby now, and all this other stuff. But let me tell you something, when all this stuff went down and homegirl baby mama number one got up there and said her piece, and she looked at dead in that camera, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Y'all, I died.
Listen here,
The entire time.
we all cannot be Alicia Keys, okay? I'm here to let you know.
Let me tell you,
Alicia
that
Keys
is one side chick that
is
did it
the
right,
side
okay?
chick who did it right.
She is the one side chick that
Alicia
got it right.
Keys did it right. Okay, we cannot all be Alicia Keys. So if you going out here, you trying to be the side chick just like her, and you trying to, we cannot all be her. Okay.
And this man has publicly put her out of his house after
Yep.
she
had
had the
the
baby.
baby.
She
3
has.
months.
They have a right. It's still technically brand spanking new. Okay,
Fresh
new
out
baby.
the oven, honey.
Not only is he brand spanking new, her womb is brand spanking new. She catch cold right now. She go outside in this coat and catch a cold.
And
And her vagina is still saying, achoo.
Yeah, she was like, why else would you move me in? We
The
got
only-
a sink. I got a closet.
The only people who would know that, of course, are people who've had kids, i.e. me. But I'm just saying, I feel like she about to get one hell of a child support check.
Outside of that, though, he publicly told everybody that that was never
You were just a side chick.
his relationship. That was never a you and I thing. That was only a side piece thing. And my thing with that is, how many times do we come across situations where women believe that they can take another man's woman and feel like they've
Another
replaced
woman's
her?
man.
Yeah,
Another
that
woman's
too.
man or another man's woman.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Okay.
Determine that you're going to replace this person and be, I guess, you
And
can
get
stand
fucked
on
over
it.
in
You know,
the end.
that you really could stand on the fact that this man was with a whole nother woman. And we're not talking about poly life. Because, we don't have these situations where I wrong,
That's what y'all
But
tell the
in the
truth.
monogamous life, you believe that he wouldn't do the same thing with you to somebody else. You thoroughly believe that shit. He sold her
A dream,
a
honey.
dream, a t-shirt, and the panty drawers
Girl.
with the baby. Okay.
She was like, when I say she was burnt, like you could tell she was burnt bad. She went and dropped their whole relationship in her stories from beginning to end. And then she ends it with, that's a whole lot for just a side chick, huh?
Well,
Like she had vacations, pictures with his family.
sugar daddies,
No, I don't know about
Sugar
that. 'Cause
daddies.
they do the same shit.
That's different.
Is it though?
It is though, because
It
if you
is,
got
'cause
a
you ain't gotta
sugar
get no
daddy,
sugar.
you already know what the hell it is.
When you
from
have
the
a sugar
arrangement
daddy,
from
when you
the
have a sugar
jump.
daddy, technically you ain't gotta get no sugar. You just be there. She had a relationship.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, I
About
mean,
to
there are some
say.
people who do and some people who don't.
That
But
arrangement.
again, you gotta when the arrangement is set up. We talk about
But see, that's-
obviously they did
that's
not
my
talk
thing.
about it in the beginning of this
That's my
arrangement.
thing about their whole situation. The whole time I watched that thing, I was like, she ain't asked enough questions, okay? Like she did not ask. To me, she didn't ask enough
The
questions.
blind leading the blind.
Basically. Because here's the thing. Like when I'm in a relationship, I need to know that this is my man. I need to know the X, Y's, and the Z's in the relationship. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. Not to mention, because of my past, I need a lot of security, okay? I'm going to ask you probably 20 times a day what it is. Or I'm going to assume because it ain't. Because you have not defined the relationship or whatever. But as we all know, if Beyonce can get cheated on by Jay-Z, so can you. But I think it's a totally different situation because, like I said, she thought she was his number one. She thought he was his girl. And there are men out there who do hoodwink you. I will say hoodwink is a good word.
Hoodwink is a great
They do
word.
hoodwink you into thinking that you are the only one. Mm-hmm. And then you pop up and you find out that you're not. The question is how you handle it.
That's true. That kind of reminds me of like the post that I put in the group that one time on Facebook. If you join our Facebook group, you should get in there. Just go. Shameless plug. But anyway,
She should have went Angela Bassett waiting to exhale on his ass.
because that's a lawsuit.
Lisa left eye. Lisa left eye.
Yeah, she got charged for that shit too. Okay.
Basically, you said any of the shit
sorry.
that I want to do, you gonna
You're
go
going
to
to jail. Yes, because she definitely got locked up for that. But anywho,
I
you
don't
know,
look good in orange.
So the
I'm
post
too
that I
fat
put
for
in the
that.
group that day, remember it was like, so and so is dating Amanda, but he's also dating Brenda. But he told Amanda about Brenda. So who does he love more? In my mind, this is kind of like reminiscent of that. However,
I just feel like he was done dealing with his former, and it's easier to pay attention to something new. Mm-hmm. I just feel like he was grass greening. And I also feel like her and him both being in the industry, it's easy. It's high turnover rate for relationships in the industry.
in the celebrity world, oh, yes.
So at the
absolutely.
end of the day, I really feel like if I'm dating anybody in the industry, why would I not have that in the back of my head?
I wouldn't put stock into it. I'm dating
would.
somebody in the industry, I wouldn't put 100% stock into. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket.
Exactly,
Never.
and that's what I'm saying. Like
I
I would have
put
just
2 eggs in this basket and
waited
make him
2
really
years
and
before
have the
another
rest
2.
of my eggs sit in another basket. And when he think we really in a relationship, I'm like, yeah.
I feel like he did that, but she did not. I think she might have been one of those people who just like, oh, I'm in a relationship. We're together. I'm falling hard. He loves me. I love him.
But see,
all
that's the
rose-colored glasses.
That's
We don't
the
know
thing.
shit else.
I feel like society cannot beat her up because I feel like genuinely she probably thought that she was in a relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, there are men who I've been in probably 2 relationships like that where I genuinely thought that I was in a relationship with somebody, and then one day the rug got pulled from under me, and it was like, this ain't what it is. And that's probably why I need a lot of security right now in my relationship, because I've been hoodwinked twice. Now, you would think I would learn from the first one, but let me tell you something. PPs are good at hoodwinking people sometimes. Like, they'll take you out.
You didn't do enough research.
Huh?
You didn't do enough research and development.
But you know,
This is very true. I will say that I'm not like,
listen.
I'm not a social. Well, I am now, but back in the day, I was not a social media spy. I trusted a lot of people, and
I don't trust no fucking body.
Now, right now, I don't trust nobody. Like, honestly, if you give me like, I'm still looking for my change. I need 2 pennies every time. Where the change? I'm always now looking for something to go wrong.
But that brings me to the next thing that a lot of people find in cuffing season. They are always looking for something to go wrong. So if they make it all the way to February, they automatically flip a switch to believe that it's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows who they're supposed to be with, but you automatically flip a switch when you come out of cuffing season to believe this person loves you. And while you're in cuffing season, the decisions that you make of trying to keep, one egg out of that basket affects the tone of your relationship, because there are things that you're paying attention to more and things that you slack up on and they just slide right by you.
Yeah, for me, I usually wait 3 months. If you still here after 3 months, I'm like, all right, it might be something to this person or whatever.
That's your cap, 3 months.
I'm gonna give you
It used to be 3 months. Now it's like 6, because I guess I don't trust nobody.
I give you a year.
I don't trust no PPs no more.
Whole year, 12 months.
12 months?
12 months.
I usually say 6. I say 6 months.
I ain't
feel
doing
like
that. Nope.
So, because for my ex, I used to every month on literally the day we met, I would say, oh, Mr. Muffin, you still here? All right. Like, that would literally be our conversation. And it would piss him off because he'd be like, where am I going?
Well, shit,
Where am I
obviously he
going?
went somewhere. If he's your ex.
Brittany took the words out of my mouth, so I'm just not going to insert whatever you want here.
he
for
not
what she
go
just
somewhere?
said.
But it will make him mad because I will be like, you're still here. And he'd be like, where am I going? So,
Away.
but I'm just saying, I feel like society cannot beat people up for genuinely loving somebody.
Agreed.
And thinking that you're genuinely with somebody. And then you've been hoodwinked. To me, this is on the baby.
Nah, bruh. I blame the both of them because she knew what it was and she became a part of it. She just determined that she stopped playing her real role.
She could have.
TV, society, everybody says this shit too. And I don't know why she didn't pay attention to the signs. But anywho, if he cheated on the first person he was with you, what makes you think it can't happen to you? Red flag number 1.
What a red flag.
What a flag at?
All on Facebook, because that's why they can't. The fact that you both grabbed this shit.
Let me wave my cup holder.
I am on this
Flag on the plane.
I
Toss
am
one of them
on-
chocolates out
I
of the
can't. I cannot.
These
Bitches just grabbed a chair, y'all. This why we started going to video, because y'all be
That's all I'm
missing
saying.
shit like this. Y'all
All
be
I'm
missing
saying
shit
is like, what
this.
makes you think it couldn't happen to you? Number 2, y'all done broke up like 11 times and he done had a whole nother bitch on the side every fucking time.
Breakup to makeup is the easiest. It's
Just because you get pregnant, babies
so
don't
mundane.
fix shit.
They
That's
don't.
the thing. People
Okay,
think
babies do not fix shit. Is it a whole human being that locks y'all up for life? Absolutely.
That just means science happened.
Exactly. Exactly. Science,
You
biology.
just, no, that just mean
the
you won't
reproductive
care for.
system. That is it.
that mean you won't
Okay.
care
Right. You won't care for a condom was not in your vocabulary on that day. Neither was swallow. But I'm just saying.
Well, you know that's not 100% anyway.
It ain't, but I'm just saying.
I don't think she was worried about that because
Right.
remember that was her baby.
And then
That's
she
not
had,
my baby.
I don't care, but then she had the nerve to post the damn plan B that she had delivered. Well, shit, where was that the first time?
He probably told her don't take it.
I don't
Y'all
even
know-
think that.
y'all know
I
men
think she
tell-
did it just so she could try to keep him.
Y'all know-
Backfired.
y'all
But you
men
know,
tell
there's
women that
plenty
shit all
of
the time.
men who want children, but they don't give a shit.
But they don't want to shit about the baby
yeah.
mama. I don't give a shit
I
about
don't
you,
give
but
a
I do
shit,
want
but I-
kids with you because you got good genes and so do I. Let's put them shits together.
Right, but I'm gonna be over here fucking with her though. you
Right.
know?
But you know,
We
he
not
could- and
together.
he could have said that.
But
He could have
he could
said
have, but he
said
didn't.
He could have told her late while he was getting his whatever strokes, and I want you to have my baby, and she probably said, "Yeah." I'm here to let you know right now. Somebody told me a long time ago.
The
Good
baby
PPP,
wants me to have a baby.
good PPP will make you do some weird shit. Okay.
Well, shit, he must have knocked her ass. He just silly. Dicked her down crazy. Because, good God.
But I don't ever want no dick like that. If that's what the hell,
That's that voodoo dick.
if that's what the hell that is, I don't want no dick like that. Don't put that on me. Put that on somebody else. Don't put that on.
That root.
Don't love me like that. Love somebody else.
Don't love me like that.
Don't love me like that.
So, do you think she was relationship catfished?
Yes. Absolutely.
100%. In unison.
Yes. And you know it too, so you might as well say it with us. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Absolutely.
But that's why I said in the last episode, if you know in the beginning when somebody lays shit out for you and you know you cannot do that, let them go. He could have just been like, look, I'm not prepared for that.
Right.
And if she said, okay, cool, we could just fuck anyway, then that's on her. Because you agreed to just fuck anyway.
I mean, we won't in them sheets, but
I guess we want in them sheets. We don't know the background of that
I
conversation.
wonder if some stuff was really said like that, and it was just disregarded.
Disregard.
But you know what?
Because
Because he
there are
said
women
that
who
in
do
the
that.
videos. He was like, you knew what it was.
knew what
You
it
was just a
was.
side chick. And she was like, oh, I'm the side chick, huh? You don't take your side chicks on family vacations. This.
But
you
see-
do if your family already in on the joke, but you.
And see, exactly, and that's why I was talking about holiday hoes.
Yes, you do.
Because
If
Because
you
the
could have,
holidays are coming up.
if
and the
you could
hoes
have
are coming up.
holidays, then you could have hollows, okay?
Yeah. Whole facts, and that's why it's more
And
like
you just tell the family, hey, look, I'm bringing them.
I'm bringing
so that
her.
Don't y'all ask me no questions.
okay.
I'm here saying you got your wife and your significant other, your dick appointments and pussy pockets are straight.
I need me some of them. I need
I need to take care of myself.
I need me a holiday date.
Don't get you a holiday.
I can do
Okay,
that. I
but
can date
before
somebody.
you go and get one,
Just date somebody for the holiday or bring them right. Hey,
You're basically just bringing them for the holidays, so don't nobody ask you no damn questions.
don't nobody ask you shit.
You know, where's your man? When are you gonna settle down? Blah blah blah.
No, everybody just be looking for
Get
my
out
baby
my
daddy. I be like,
They be like, who is he? Jesus.
Jesus.
It's Jesus.
what to say? You know, there's a couple of caveats to having holiday hoes. However, the top holiday hoe is usually an ex.
It is though.
It's usually an ex. It's the ex that sits on your mantle while her new man coming to dinner. But the ex is on the mantle because your grandma and your mama
I mostly
determined
use
that
them
this
for
is,
weddings.
This is not. They ain't over yet. I'm
Right.
gonna just leave his picture right here.
I don't know. See, if you're an ex, you might not make it to the holiday part because everybody already know we broke up. But weddings, I will take you to, and I did that.
Really? Your ex?
It's
is
usually
your-
exes, yeah.
It is usually
so
exes.
you'll find that a lot of exes
But
are
it's
like,
like ones that people don't already know that you broke up with. You know, like
I was about to say, y'all blew my cat back 2 days.
yeah, they'll try to come back in because it's familiar. They'll start with like those
We're
texts
lonely.
of, hey, how you doing? You know, we used to do that old thing. I'm not really out here enough to find a new thing.
We
so
should
it's
hang
like,
out.
why
The
not?
I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you.
The good
and
times we used to have.
Isn't your dog still black? You know.
no, he's gray now.
You know. Right. But you know, those messages coming through.
You trying to say after the holiday that's over, isn't it?
I told y'all because it's the holiday. It's when shit get cute. Okay, I told y'all the cute holiday shit happens and people are looking for stuff and people. Okay, because you got the fall season, you know, apple orchards, sunflowers, cider, and
Hallmark shit.
It's the hallmark of life. Okay, then we go into Christmas. It's real romantic during Christmas. We're walking through the lights, the snow, going down memory lane.
Can I hold your hand?
Gifts and shit.
Oh Lord.
Holiday events, Christmas parties. Then we go to New Year's. You know, you kiss somebody, be together forever. Maybe, maybe not.
I want to be under somebody for New Year's. Yeah.
Literally.
And then shit, you can have holiday dates for Valentine's Day are good too, though.
Yes,
Holidays for Valentine's Day.
I'm single. You're single. Let's
go out.
You know what though? I
I
feel
love
like
holidays
that's
for
a good
Valentine's.
one right there.
I love those. Those
I
are
could
great.
do a mixer for
I've
Valentine's.
done those.
I could do a mixer for Valentine's.
You want to do
A
a mixer
mixer?
for Valentine's?
Sure, why not?
A singles
Put it out
night?
there.
KCC singles night?
Ooh.
Where we going?
More to come. We'll figure it out.
Anyhow,
More to come. But you know, that's one of the biggest
Holiday
issues
date.
is that this is the time of the year where there is a lot of like holiday bestowed depression. So when it comes to people reaching out, they're usually more clingy. Their consistency is like A1. You know, they want to know, did you pee 5 minutes ago? You know, shit like that. So at the same time, it's also like, how do you protect yourself from a holiday hoe versus somebody actually trying to get to know you? Or somebody actually trying to hit the reset button and try it again.
Ask the questions, people.
ask questions and
This
put your
is
2
where
eggs in
the
this
questions
basket and
and the
your rest of your
nosiness
eggs
gets-
in your pocket.
Gets there. That's right. This is where the questions and the nosiness comes in. Because, like, what do you really want?
Right.
Like, I don't have time for no shit. What do you want?
I don't have time
do
for no
you want?
bullshit. I don't have time for the bullshit.
You come out of the blue from like 5 years ago, a year, a couple of months, whatever. What do you want? I thought we ended on okay, never again.
Never again.
Maybe when I see the shooting star go this way, a pig fly, and here you come. What do you want?
This is my question. Do you sleep with the holiday date?
You can if you want to,
Okay.
if it's mutual.
Okay.
I don't take if they meet my family, they met them because we was driving the same way to the same thing. I don't particularly take people home. But
Ever?
Ever?
Not
never,
really.
Ever? Ever?
I mean, they've been home
Ever,
before, but I guess because my home is not here, it's just like, and my family isn't really big on holidays. So, I mean, yeah, we've had Thanksgivings here and there where I might, have that person
relationship
with
and
me.
peace.
Yeah.
No,
you have a peaceful relationship,
But
minus the family.
mine
Listen.
don't ask. My family's policy is like, as long as you breathing, you living, you all right. And he don't mess with you, I'm all right. But the moment they come out of pocket, that's a wrap.
Our family
They like the
policy is:
military.
who are you? Where you
Who
from?
are
Who
you?
your people?
Where
What's
you
your last
from?
name?
Who
What's
your
their
people?
last
Right.
name? What's your credit score? Where
What's
do
your
you work?
ancestry like?
What's
They
your
gotta make sure we
ancestry
not
like?
related.
What kind of health issues do you have? Are you gonna be here for good or just temporary?
I guess it's because they know I'm like picky. So it's like if somebody makes it all the way to meet them, it's like, oh, I ain't
How the
got
fuck
nothing
did
to
you
worry
get
about.
here?
All right,
Girl,
how did you
we're all
get
picky
here?
now. We've all had that. Oh, we're just gonna bring them here because blah 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 blah. But in our big age now, we are pickier. So like, if you make it to the family reunion, nigga, we get married.
Definitely.
Okay, I just want you to know straight up and down.
If you make it that far,
Unless it's just one of them times that we just taking strays home,
Yeah.
and because we do.
because we do.
So
Because
we just taking strays home. Oh, they just lonely for the holiday. They just needed something to do. All right, come on,
Let's
chop
go.
this wood. Go over there and lift this chair. Bring this over here.
be useful.
If
Right,
you
if you gonna come,
if
be
you work,
useful.
we'll feed you. Okay,
Yep, that is the policy.
pretty much.
But
It
it's
just is what it is. It just all depends on how I introduce you.
Basically.
We be like, hey, this is my friend. So then they stop and look at you. Oh, this your friend, huh?
Yep.
What
Oh, yeah,
kind of
I don't
friend?
get none of that.
No, they ask what kind of legit friend.
If I explain,
okay.
that this is my boyfriend, that's a whole nother look.
Mhm. If I say boy,
It's
you
a
say
whole-
boyfriend.
it's a
Oh,
whole
girl,
nother set.
Wow.
that's a whole nother something else. Come here, let's go outside. Let's have a talk.
Well,
And
I
if
guess-
you make it through that process, we really get married.
Well, I guess if I do have a holiday hoe and they've seen this broadcast, I guess you can have a little peace of mind because you
ain't got all nowhere. She ain't got all that shit.
She didn't get all of that.
I don't.
The most you gonna get out of that is us.
Right. That's them. This is them. You see them, you see me. So.
When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her.
That's right.
They'll vet you. And then
see
everybody
this?
else not gonna care.
We are one.
Right. But it just always makes me think about like, and don't get me wrong, I've been relationship catfished too. It looked very nice and it was consistent and it went beyond the year time frame.
Oh, really? You had a catfish longer than a year?
Yeah, it was
she got the gold medal. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
After about 1 month, I get nosy, and that's
I'm gonna say the longest I've been in
going
relationship
down
catfish
the rabbit
is 6
hole,
months.
children.
I've been in relationship catfish 6 months.
Well, it was
But the fact that you did a year, you got the gold medal right there. You
did-
won
did
the
she
Olympics.
not? You
yeah.
Well,
But
I guess
at the
Dani Leigh
same
did too. She
time,
was what,
she
what,
was-
two,
was she
3 years in?
2-3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got it.
She
But
the
this is
queen,
prior
honey,
to me
at this
knowing
point.
that I would be open to open relating. So he was already open relating, but I wasn't there. So it was like, and then it was like, well, damn.
Well, here's the thing. Did you know that he was open relating?
No, I learned
Okay.
that later on. A lot later on. It wasn't even presented anywhere in the beginning enough for me to make a decision. It wasn't
See,
presented.
that's what I don't
until
like.
the
I don't
end.
like when people take my choice from me. That's why I get nosy.
Yeah.
Because if I feel like it's too good to be true, then I'm definitely gonna go. Look,
I would
listen,
just prefer.
I just don't like when
I'm
people
either
trust
gonna ask you
Right.
questions
Because if
or
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
come
find
out of
out
pocket,
for myself.
It's not just me coming out of pocket anymore. Unfortunately, I'm so
I don't
sorry.
like when people take my choice from me. Be real, be upfront, and then if I decide to enter into it, then that's my choice. At the end of the day. But if you take it away from me and just be like, "Oh no, I'm single," and this, that, and the fourth, the whole time you got a wife and a dog and kids and
I go
stuff,
to the drive-thru
I'll be
and tell
like-
them not to lie to me. Like, come on now, look, what can go good with whatever this is? What do you prefer on the menu? And don't lie to me.
like that's
Look
my
dead
thing.
at the waitress. Don't lie to me.
Tell me everything. Tell me you got a house, a white picket fence, you got a wife, you got this many kids, all that other stuff. Like, explain it to me, and then if I be like, oh yeah, we could be friends or whatever, or we could do this, then that's my choice. And I'm like, I already knew what I was getting into before I got into it.
But I've been on the other side of that too, to where,
You were being cheated on.
no, I've been on the other side to where I couldn't lay everything that I had out on the table because I knew he was looking for a come up.
No, I ain't talking about that. I mean, that to me, looking for a come up is different than you in a relationship. You got,
But we're talking about being catfished, right? So in that catfishing, you still have to learn that person, how they function, how they feed themselves, shelter. You have to learn those things. But I legit had somebody who they had none of that. They had none of that, but they're trying to look to me
to provide that
to mentally boost them to get to another point. And in my head, I'm like,
I ain't got that.
we just
Like,
talking.
I'm all for encouragement.
Right, I'm not against that at all.
But
But
how
you ain't
much
using
work?
me. You're not using me. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not one. It's not the Beauty and the Beast out this bitch. Okay, you not
So like he wanted you to like physically help him level up.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Oh,
see,
no,
there
I
are a
ain't
lot
got
of
that.
women who look at men that exact same way. Therefore,
There
they
are.
always
There
get
are.
fucking
There
catfish.
There are.
And I mean,
So
they
right, though.
look like save me. Like
There are a
no.
lot of women. No, they ain't always got to look like save me. They just got to have a great BBL. And that's why you got to save them, because they spend all that money on that BBL. Okay? That's it. All they got to do is have a great ass and a good pair of tits. And who cares what her face look like? Because her body is bad. So when you get with her, you automatically got to pay her bills. Okay? There are several women who like that. And unfortunately, it sucks, because then it makes the people like us who are working hard every day, wake up at 5 a.m. to do shit and bust our ass, look horrible, because all we want to do is date somebody who got the same 9 to 5, and that's it. I don't want shit from you. I can buy it myself.
But where is the place for women like that or people like that? Because like I said, majority of the time it happens around the holidays. I am more likely to spend money on you to impress you during the holiday season than any other point in time. Dani Leigh, the baby. Add that up. Just add that up right there. All
she
that
back?
shit. She had a baby by this man.
Uh-huh.
She got sucked into, he definitely had more money than her in regards to career and
if I'm not
development.
mistaken, he did buy her a house.
Yes. He upgraded the shit out of her.
So here's the question. Did he buy her a house and kick her out said house that he bought, or he bought
No, that's a different house.
Different house.
Okay.
Different house.
That's a different house.
Is she about to get kicked out that house too?
She
I don't know. I think she had already left that house because then, like, I remember seeing on her Instagram once before all this even happened, like way before, that she had. I'm sorry, I keep coughing, y'all. Dry throat. I don't know.
Well, my next thing is Sheen, bro.
But it was like she bought a house and she was like giving everybody. She was like did the live tour of the house and everything. She was like, I finally bought a house because this was like right after Easy came out.
But
And like it was take well the
Sheen,
But
Easy
she
remix 'cause
initially
the first
was a
one is trash.
dancer.
Sheen broke.
But she want his money though.
This is true.
Because, you know,
But-
a lot of people in the entertainment industry, by the time they make it, it's not just them. It's them and whoever got them there to gas them there.
Let me tell you something.
my mama quit my job because quit her job because she manages this, so I got to pay her stuff. Or my brother helped do this. Like, if one person, that one person is literally the bread and butter for the family. And that's how her family functioned.
If this was Taquan and Quita, it'd be a whole nother story. Okay? If this was Taquan and Quita from off the street, it'd be a whole nother story. That's why I said Sheen broke. So technically she ain't suffering. But if this was Taquan and Quita, Quita would be suffering.
Honey, I don't know.
All I'm saying is, if I entertain a holiday hoe, you better be fucking worth it. Because Tracy don't, when I say one track mind,
First of all, Tracy don't say hoes no way.
I
She
don't.
really don't though.
I
So
don't.
if you
I
end up
feel
being
like
a
I'm
holiday
strategic
hoe,
when I have
you
hoes.
really made it.
You did, like, and don't get me wrong.
You gonna be a real hoe after a while. You gonna be here longer than the holidays, okay?
I'm asked to be in a whole lot of we's and threes and me's and he's and all that shit. And at the end of the day, I still know where I stand
got
with
a whole
those
lot of
people
plurals.
to
I
where
know
they're not
y'all.
holiday
E's and
hoes.
E's
and
we's
E's and
and
S's
E's
and
S
stuff.
and I. Oh,
Apostrophes and shit.
all the what is it?
I stand on what I've done with
Vowels.
my life thus far. Fuck it. At this point, it is what it is. But I don't intend on anybody determining that they have to fatal attraction my ass because I have catfished them. I'm not here for that.
Bitch, if
if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it scot-free.
Conversation before you even get started. You about to do what?
Listen, I'm gonna be scot-free in my actions, and that has even like I like sneaky links. They have their place. They do. I'm not saying that they don't. They have a great place in the ecosystem because it keeps me
keeps me sane.
sane. You know, it keeps me. You know,
Keeps my whole
but at the
in
same
check.
time, you know, at the same time, I know what I consider valuable, and I know what I'm not going to tolerate, and I'm not going to tolerate somebody tuck and rolling me. Like I don't treat my sneaky links like that.
Bullshit. That's what we're not gonna tolerate.
Oh yeah, that too. Put a stamp on that.
That part.
That stamp. But yeah,
But
like
yes, she right. They had a good place in the ecosystem.
that's all I'm trying to say. You know, they have a significant place amongst the ecosystem, especially when you working and then you working 12 hours and it get late and you be like, hey, you up? You know what? Yes, I am.
What you doing?
What you doing? And sometimes it just be the conversation enough.
That's right. Sometimes it do be sometimes we ain't even gotta fuck. We just had conversation. I'm good.
right.
I'm so good.
Just to talk to another person who is of age and can drink.
All I'm asking is if you enter into a holiday hoe ship,
Know what you're getting.
know what you're getting into.
That's right.
That's rule number 1. Set your intentions. That's
Make
rule
it
number
clear.
2.
Make it clear.
Because
Crystal-
every hoe don't got the same set of
Crystal
rules.
clear. Don't be out here
and we
hoodwinking
ain't talking about them colorful crystals and
nobody.
stuff that you get out the earth. I mean, like clear as this water on
Clear.
this table. Clear.
Make it thoroughly clear. And outside
Both
of your
parties.
intentions, you have to set your boundaries for your feelings. Because at the end of the day, at some point you're attracted to this person to have them around. Okay.
Exactly.
So we know that exists. We know that we're interested. Right. But we know there are situations like I'm going to school. I ain't got time for a relationship. Bet. Hey, guess what? Go get that because I'm not going to come between you and your money.
Right.
Go get that, you know?
But I'm gonna climb up on you later.
You know,
because I
right. You know,
later tonight I might need to release some stress
because I'm a
I just
fucking
finished this
lady.
paper.
Right, like, this is
You know
I'm
what I'm
a
saying?
fucking lady.
such a fucking lady.
You know, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want anybody to feel compromised just to fuck with me. And I think
Right.
that's my problem amongst the whole cuffing season cycle shenanigans. I don't know.
Shenanigans.
No, like, no, I'm not gonna compromise me for you. I'm not doing that.
But see, that's the thing to me about the sneaky links part is the sneaky link fuck buddy friends with friends. You know what I'm saying? If the people who we just fucking for right now or whatever. I'm not gonna compromise me for nobody. And then I feel like I don't know if I've been like in my own or because I was in the ship for like 6 months or whatever. My brain work different now. So when people approach me and be like, "This what I want," and I'd be like, "That ain't even like."
That ain't remotely close to what I'm here for.
That's not even the bare minimum. If you come to me talking about you basic like what?
Hold on.
What that mean?
I need details. Wait a minute. Wait. You said that's not even what you on. What are?
No, like how I said in the beginning. If you come to me and be like, "Look, I just want head and we can fuck sometimes," that's not even worth my time.
Work.
That's not worth my sleep.
I used
That's
to be a
very
great
high school.
About to say, listen, I'm
right.
headbanding.
Real high school, right?
Man, if you ask me when I was
Who does
18,
that?
19, I'd have been
But
the best headbander you could
there
ever
are men in there that are the
I had
same
to
age
practice.
we
all
are.
need practice dicks back then. Hell, yeah, I give you head. I need to practice my craft. Shit.
There are men that are the same age we are that are like, "That's all I want." And I'm like thinking to myself, "That's all you want?" But then when I be like, "This is what I need," oh, you want too much.
Oh,
This is basic.
whoa!
This
Want too much, so he wants you to take your price tag down and clearance that bitch.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm so sorry for your loss.
I told you it's because of the stature.
You think it's because we big, girl?
Because we BBWs? Hell fucking yeah.
You know what? I want to know
You
that.
want to know why I say that? Because there are some BBWs who would have put up with that shit.
There are, but my ass is not one.
My ass is
I'm
not
not
one
one
of
of
those
them.
people.
But I would love
that
to
is
know.
Also, but then again, that is also...
I can't relate to none of that.
I can't either. When I honestly, when you read that bullshit, you be like, "This is bullshit right here." Then they be like, "You coming out tonight? Not for this shit. I'm not."
Because I
This
find
is a waste of
myself
time.
setting the tone of any situation, ship,
This a waste of time.
whatever that I'm in.
But because it's not us three, I would really love that feedback from. I don't
From
know
regular
if
people.
you
Regular
are
people.
a fluffer nutter or if you have a coochie.
What the hell is a fluffer nutter?
A man, you know, big
A man?
You know,
a big man.
A big man is a fluffer nutter?
Yeah,
Fluffer
girl.
nutters.
I'm
You
just
coulda
saying.
You could have
The
found
big
a
and
better word.
tall. No, but remember when Tasha used to say plus
Plus
size
ass
man?
man. You could not have found a better word for a big man other than fluffer
I was
nutter.
playing Scrabble before I got here. I'm so sorry.
Fluffer nutter.
I just thought it was funny.
You can't even walk that across the Scrabble board.
I'm a try.
With all her
Spell it
brain
out.
cheeses.
But I would really love to hear from. I
no
mean,
points for that word.
none of us can thoroughly determine that we are a part of that majority. So I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we need to hear it from some other people. Like, do you
From some
feel,
ping-pings.
you know, PPs and ting
Right. Do you feel
know,
like your size is the reason why?
why these people approach you with their terms and conditions being so bullshit?
Being
Yeah.
so demanding, yeah.
No, bullshit. What she said.
No, bullshit.
Bullshit. Not demanding. Bullshit.
You're not demanding shit out
that
of me.
shit that you just said. Bullshit.
I'm here to let you know. Honestly, when I read that, I was like, what the hell? No.
And if
I
you're
wish
approaching
I
me,
would read that across a screen.
But then if you're texting, and then you text me constantly like, "You coming out tonight?" Not for that shit.
No.
What
For
you doing?
You wouldn't even be texting me. You'd be blocked from that. The moment you said whatever you said, my response will be nope, blocked.
What you doing? That's what you know. What I was like,
What you doing? Ride a dick.
But that's also why now I think
I've
I
done
am
that.
I am hella honest now. Like at first I was honest, but now I'm like hella honest. So when I read that, I was just like, this is not worth my time or my effort. And they're like, what? That's when they said, I think that what you asking for is a bit high maintenance. And I was like, I think that what you're saying to me is a bit of bullshit. So we left that at that.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't get out of hand because, normally people will call you bitches.
All kinds of bitches.
Yeah, all sorts of bitches.
All sorts of names, G.
You can be all sorts of bitches.
All
and
I'm
hoes.
saying is the daughter you have, you want them to run into a dude like you? Like, you want them to run into a dude like you? Be like,
say
hey,
it one more time. Look
hey,
at the camera.
Listen, hold on. Let me give it to him. Let me give it to him. Like this.
Child, just
Hey.
say it one more time.
All I'm saying is, I just want,
the daughter you have,
I just want a little bit of head and a whole lot of attention. It ain't gotta be every day, but about every 28 hours.
And you
is
might could
good
get a
for
little
me.
piece of nut off
Every
now and
I'm not
then.
gonna make you come, baby. However, as long as I get my nut, I'll be right here waiting for you.
I'm gonna just say
That's
though,
what you.
I'm not even gonna lie though. Back in the day, Tasha, early Tasha, like early Tasha, when she was trying to discover and figure out what it is, when you learning shit or whatever, she probably would have done that. I'm not even gonna shit you or whatever. When I was just discovering me and my sexuality, she probably would have did that for the practice. Okay, but new Tasha right now, we ain't doing that shit.
I can thoroughly tell you, I don't believe I was a part of that earlier in my fuck ships. However, I have noticed that I was doing too much for something that was giving me too little. But
that's why I said there are women who are shaped like us who are not confident, because early Tasha was not confident in herself. So therefore, she would have done some shit like that.
okay,
I can 100%, since I am honest, brutally honest, Tasha, I can 100% say that things like the whole topic we're talking about and that situation, early Tasha would have done it. Or early Tasha would have been a part of it. Why? Because early Tasha was not 100% confident in herself. Okay. Therefore, I could have been Dani Leigh, even though I have been twice. I could have been that person or whatever. And then I could
like in full, you mean?
in full, 100% could have been that person. I could have also been that person to just accept the terms and conditions of whoever, because this person is who he is and he look like how he look, and I'm going to just go ahead and accept the terms and conditions as they are. Because early Tasha, like I said, was not 100% confident in herself. However, this Tasha right here, who is not. But it does take some discovering to find yourself. If you have not done that homework, then you're going to accept shit like that.
And you know what? I think that's
a real moment.
It is a real moment. And I'm glad that you said it, because I do feel like amongst this community, I can definitely say I wasn't always ultra confident. That's, me being honest too. But the one thing that I always sort of kind of just knew, if I could not put them in front of my mother, it didn't matter. Mm-hmm. And that was like my guideline. So it didn't matter how bad I mistreated myself. It was more like, if I can't put you in front of my mom, I know this ain't going to go nowhere.
But see, that's also why I think that relationship catfishing and situations like that, they are more prominent in the plus size BBW big man community, because again, we are not 100% confident sometimes in ourselves. So sometimes we just settle
for whatever we get.
For whatever it is. Because I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Flip the script. Had that been a big man with a skinny woman, did not play in the NFL, and won't making $1,000, like making a whole lot of money or whatever, and she popped out with, you just a side nigga and this, that, and the four, that is easy. Easy right there. Because big men are not 100% confident in themselves.
But it's easier to accept which one.
It's easier for us to digest what the hell just happened. It's easier for us to digest the fact that the woman got screwed over and the man was one who did it anyway, because that's just how. Because
let me tell you, had the shoe been on the other foot and she did that to him,
she'd have been all sorts of hoes and bitches and everything. He would be
so butthurt, like, oh my God.
She would have been all sorts of hoes would be and bitches.
And he would be, all kinds of hoes and bitches.
Pockets,
I'm going to put it in a song.
Talked about everything.
I'm gonna put your dirty drawers on the TV, all of that.
That nigga would be Rod Wave.
Girl.
Whole Rod Wave. Hard on ice, everything.
Because it trips me out that they can do fuck shit and they expect women to be okay
and
with
be
it.
okay, right.
But if we turn around and do the same thing, oh my God, the world has ended. My feelings are hurt, and I'm gonna just set the world on fire.
100%.
They call it, if it happens with the woman, they believe she's like pimping him or like she G'ing him or something like that. And I'm like, that's not true either.
And like she said, it'll be a whole album. He'd be Rod Wave,
Right.
Hard on Ice.
Again, that's
and
a whole
Tombstone
double standard
and some
that just
other
needs
bullshit.
to be just done away with, honey. Because listen,
And
if
some
you
other
can do
bullshit.
it, bitch, so can I. But probably
But the
better.
fact that she did it, we're gonna pat her on the back and we're gonna say, you good, go on about your
You'll be
life.
okay.
Because
You'll
right,
land
you'll
on
be
your feet.
okay. You'll be okay.
Go find somewhere else to stay.
Somewhere else to go. You'll find somebody else
You're
to love.
pretty. Somebody else will get it.
Right.
Will,
Somebody else will love
puff
you
up, whatever.
That's bullshit.
Because they did the same shit to Sierra and Future.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
And
same
Lori
shit.
Harvey every time she get with who? We're not gonna go there.
honey.
Lori Harvey is a whole nother story.
You know, I'm
But
just gonna mute myself.
It's easier for us to pat the woman on the back and say, you're gonna go forward, somebody else will love you, you'll love somebody else, blah blah blah. Then to say,
oh, that's fucked up.
then to say
Tell her to go to
that,
hell.
you know what I'm saying? Then to say that, oh, he did some fucked up
All I'm
shit.
saying is don't you bring me nothing you don't want me to bring back either. Because
Baby.
I'm so capable, it'll make your head spin. Don't
But
do it.
that's why
Again, I promise you I can do it better.
Do it better than you. We
promise
gonna
you I
all be
can.
sitting in the same house in a hut, everybody together.
Right, and he'll know, and you sit
You
there and
sit
look
looking-
stupid. He'd be like, shit, I knew about you from the jump.
You be looking like, why did I get married? When she was like, I knew about the herpes.
It's-
I was waiting for you to say something. I went and got my shit.
I'm telling you, that'll be
But
me,
it
and
is-
I'll be like, well,
But it is like, honestly, we're gonna bat an eye and move on to the next thing. And if you really think about it, because they're doing a documentary on it, that's the only way I know about this. Think about it like this: you remember the Super Bowl where Janet Jackson's whole boob came out, but whose fault is it? The boob came out. Justin Timberlake's. What happened to Justin Timberlake? Not one fucking thing. What happened to Janet Jackson? She was fined how many $1,000s of her money
Yep.
banned from the Super Bowl because he pulled her boobie out? Oh hell
Exactly.
no! And was bashed and everything all over the internet.
She should have known better. She should have had a better dress team. Everything was her fault.
her
like she
fault.
whipped out her
Like
own
she
fucking
pulled
titty.
her
Like-
own titty.
Maybe I did.
No.
maybe I said whoppa.
And be
No.
like, obviously this is not how it went in dress
That's
rehearsal.
not how it went.
He pulled a little extra hard when he should
Right?
not have.
He pulled way too hard, but nothing happened to him. He got slapped on the wrist.
No, don't do that. Ew.
Well, that's what we do. That's what society's they're gonna slap the baby on the wrist. It's gonna be a great song that every man is gonna run around bumping in their car, and she gonna still be sitting there taking care of her newborn baby.
Well, you saw what Tank said. If she was smart, she put it in the album.
And
that's what she
honestly,
should
look, she better MJB
She better,
that
she
thing.
better, she better Taylor Swift the hell out of this.
Best one. She better Summer Walker the shit out of it.
Lord.
Because Summer Walker did that, and I'm here to let you know that shit is great. And for every man that hates Sierra's prayer, I feel sorry for your feelings. But if I gotta listen to Rod Wave Hard on Ice, you gotta listen to Sierra's prayer. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say.
My gosh. Well, you guys, this is entertainment today made for a great episode because
Girl,
first
I
of
always
all,
say episodes land in your lap.
they do.
they do.
And I really do want to hear from that community, that plus size community that like they legit
I want to hear from anybody that's ever been in a similar situation.
and that
Well, I mean,
situation.
Big, skinny,
It
short,
can happen.
tall,
I feel like it
cute,
can happen to
ugly.
skinny people
I want to hear
too.
from everybody.
I feel like it can happen to people of all walks of life, but I also know that people in this community.
I mean, I know that. I just want to hear the stories and how it happened.
you want a strawberry letter?
I do want like some strawberry letters.
You want some hotel?
Do you have strawberry letters in comma hotels? Send them on in the Kush Curves and Conversation because we finna read them
That's
bitches.
right. Kush Curves Conversation at gmail.com or slide in our DMs on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, we can't call it strawberry letters because I feel
No,
like
that's
Steve
Steve
Harvey
Harvey
got
might
money
got that
on
clout
that, and I ain't
money.
paying him none.
Not a damn dime.
We'll
got
have a
the-
good name for it and we'll make a good post to make
Can
sure
we
you
call
all
it
know.
that cushy stuff? No, maybe not.
High tea.
Hot tea? High tea?
High tea.
High tea.
There you go.
I like high tea.
High tea.
We can coin that because
We can
I ain't
coin
paying
it.
Steve Harvey for strawberry letters.
And
I ain't paying Jasmine Sullivan for hotels either. Check that.
High tea.
High tea it is.
Yes.
So go
But if
ahead.
you got some juicy,
Send them to us. You don't have to submit your name. You can
It could
just
be
write it on
anonymous.
there. We're not going to disclose
Anonymous.
anything with you. We're just going to talk about it amongst us and our, special guests that we have from time to time. So we definitely want to hear from you all.
Facts.
I think a whole episode of high tea
would
with
be so fun.
with
It'd be like high tea / advice.
It would be.
I
Everybody's
guess I gotta
navigating almost everything at the same damn time. We just don't want to
Yeah.
admit the shit. So send us your
real.
stuff.
Send it in. Let
And
us
if
know.
you want to be anonymous, we'll send you our email address.
Yeah.
Just message somebody so we can send you the email address. We ain't
Right,
putting that out there like
right.
Because
Just-
people email you bullshit all the time.
That's what spam is for. We can just set that shit up real quick.
We'll make sure to put it out. And don't forget to like, click, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment and
Comment.
comment,
Click it, click it.
subscribe, click the bell for those notifications for whenever we have new episodes, new posts, all that good stuff.
Follow us on Instagram
And join our Facebook
group.
We're a big family in there.
We are. It's a safe space.
It is a safe space.
I
All
love
of this
it.
is a safe space. It might be public as fuck, but it's a safe space. We
It's
assure
a
you
safe
that
public place.
It's a safe public place.
And
Bam!
we're all adults here.
And we're all
That's
adults
right. We're all
here.
adults here.
Exactly.
Go for it.
So until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Check out what we got coming up. And don't forget, send us your letters. Yes. We want them. We want you, but not Uncle Sam.
Nope.
No. Not
Right.
that.
So, all right, you guys.
This has
Bye.
been another episode of
Kush Curves and Conversation.
I was shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I laid awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might.